O'Brien's ideal family is about to face the ultimate nightmare.
His execution is scheduled for next week.
O'Brien is on trial for his life.
We punish our offenders by giving them memories of incarceration.
On the next Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Hey, it's Janelle Waz, and O'Brien must suffer. I mean, everyone has their bad days, but Miles Edward O'Brien, he lives on a constant diet of pain and suffering.
What is it?
Kelp buds, plankton loaf, and sea berries.
Is there no end to this man's misery? Never mind that the hero of Setlik III fought in 235 conflicts and was decorated 15 times by Starfleet just to have a teenager outrank him. And Nog at least worked for it.
As soon as that kid graduates from the academy, I'm gonna have to call him sir.
Okay, that was just mean. Of all the people that could have been attacked first, he went right for Miles. Well, misery loves company, so let's talk about the lovably badass but long-suffering Chief O'Brien and the O'Brien must suffer trope that's haunted him for years.
I don't believe it. What? I tore my pants.
But before I go further, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about Star Trek, video games, and whatever else I feel like talking about. And if you'd like to help support the channel, consider becoming a member. Be great to have you aboard. Let's start at the beginning of O'Brien's misfortunes. No, I'm serious. That's not just a joke at Keiko's expense. His problems really did start when he married her. Before then, O'Brien was mostly just a background character. Heck, he didn't even get a last name until season 2. And a first name until season 4.
Miles Edward O'Brien, sir. Good to meet you.
But once he started getting more attention, a family backstory, and engaged, that was it. Yeah, his misfortunes didn't even wait for the wedding ceremony.
Keiko has made a decision designed to increase her happiness. She has canceled the wedding.
She what?
Well, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, Miles, and he did. He's done. Well, hopefully it was a long ceremony because it certainly was a short honeymoon.
Kelp buds, plankton loaf, and sea berries. It's very healthy.
Data, this is all your fault.
You introduced us to each other. You mean a lot to both of us.
It didn't even take that long to realize that that marriage was doomed from the start.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were jealous.
You take me for a fool.
And just like that, 10 Forward gained a new regular. Heck, even over on DS9, he was spending more time at Quarks with Julian, playing darts, reenacting historical events on the holodeck, or even just cracking open a cold one instead of hanging out with his wife. And he borderline finds Julian annoying. Heck, even when he tried to spend more time with Keiko, she pushed him back into Quarks with Julian. Heck, the opportunity to go on a mission with Kira with the possibility of never coming back? Sign him up!
We bring back Lenalis. We don't come back at all.
So I'd never have to see Keiko again? What? Miles? Heck, the conversation only gets weirder with Kira involved after she started carrying his child. No, it's not what you think. There was a shuttle accident.
Some accident.
No, Keiko was injured and the baby had to be transferred to Kira. There's definitely nothing weird going on.
Shakara's not the father.
Then who is?
Chief O'Brien.
Man, things really went unhinged for a while. Even Keiko was borderline shipping them.
Are you going to let the woman carrying your unborn child go on a trip all by herself?
Can't the Chief's life be normal? Nope! His daughter Molly has to fall into a time hole and emerge 10 years older and feral. That's what happens when you take your family on a picnic, Miles. Or what about the time he was reading to Molly and Rumpelstiltskin appeared?
Rumpelstiltskin. And you didn't think that would make me break in two and disappear, did ya?
Take a look, it's in a book, they said.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Yeah, no shit, I don't have to take your word for it.
Can Daddy color too?
I'm coloring.
Why doesn't any of this happen to Cisco? Oh yeah. No, the Chief got in on that one too. Remember when Miles was straight up possessed and took over 10 Forward because Riker crashed a shuttle and he had to go down and help the away team get back? Heck, they didn't even want to possess Riker. No, don't possess the guy with a gaggle of ladies trying to date him. Let's possess the guy with the worst luck in the universe. Possessed O'Brien makes everybody suffer. Honey, let's go somewhere where nothing weird ever happens. Deep Space Nine.
I have taken possession of your wife's body.
Heck, possessed Keiko was almost more pleasant than the regular one. She even threw him a birthday party. How about the time he tried to go on vacation and ended up getting arrested and almost executed? And the only thing that saved him was Cisco walking into the court to stare everyone down. That lighting. Good gravy! Whew. Some family life, am I right? Well, better head off to work because the life of a transporter chief is a lonely one. Except when you're getting yelled at for doing your job.
So you just energize this damn thing and get me down there.
He has his orders.
Now I'm giving you an order, Mr. O'Brien.
Aye, sir.
And it didn't get any better over on DS9 as chief engineer.
O'Brien!
Hey, lay off, Ben. Miles just got over an aphasia virus that almost killed him. Because he was fixing a replicator so you could have your coffee. That's Janeway level antics.
Can't have the operations chief sitting around daydreaming when there's work to be done, can we?
Heck, that's not even the last time he got hit with some weird virus that almost killed him. Hey, thanks for getting rid of those horrible weapons for us. Now we have to kill you so you don't talk.
You've been infected by the Harvesters.
And the only reason he lived was because Keiko really doesn't know him that well.
Miles never drinks coffee late in the afternoon. It keeps him up all night. Miles, you never drink coffee in the afternoon.
Well, sure I do.
You do?
The O'Brien marriage, ladies and gents! Heck, that wouldn't even be the last time O'Brien would be punished for knowing too much. How about the time he was called in to fix someone's computer and then implanted with 20 years of horrible prison memories?
It's real to me, Major. It's real to me.
Oh, and if the PTSD wasn't enough, how about straight up hallucinations? It didn't happen, but it did. Not to mention the weird food cravings.
Piece of chilesh fruit, please.
Replicator pattern for requested fruit is not available.
They came close to madness trying to find it here in the States, but they just can't get the spices right.
Go to DS9, they said. What could possibly happen on DS9? Paranoia that everyone's been compromised because they're being super distant and asking weird medical questions? Pfft, don't be ridiculous. It's you that's been replaced by a replicant that might have been programmed to assassinate someone. While you were held in a closet or something.
Did you have sweet dreams, darling?
Go away.
Oh, the humanity! Visiting Cardassian scientist keeps yelling at you and making disparaging remarks? Oh yeah, Miles definitely isn't getting paid.
I assure you, I'm quite fertile.
Wait, what? And what's worse than a hot Cardassian woman hitting on you? Well, it's a toss-up. Married to Keiko, or the fact that this is all an awkward cultural misunderstanding.
What's your wife's name?
Keiko.
A lucky woman.
Being forced to witness your own death multiple times as you're shifting back and forth between the past and present? And maybe even across multiple timelines? And then ultimately dying of radiation poisoning just to be replaced by the past version of yourself? How many times must he die? Also, yeah, from this point on, that's technically not the real Miles O'Brien.
I hate temporal mechanics.
There just seems to be no end to the Chief's suffering. Replaced by replicants, time shenanigans, being outranked by not one but 2 teenagers, and viruses. So many viruses. Heck, even computer viruses. The universe really had it in for Miles. But even more so, the writing staff. Yeah, apparently the writers went out of their way to include an O'Brien Must Suffer episode at least once a year. But the question remains.
Why?
Well, DS9 producer and writer Stephen Ira Bear, as well as writer Robert Hewitt Wolf, described O'Brien as an everyman, so whenever he's thrown into a horrible situation, the audience could empathize with him more than the other characters who were larger than life. We expect characters like Cisco, Picard, Riker, and all the rest to handle weird situations with grace and poise. But O'Brien? He was just a regular guy trying to live his life. Go to work, go home to his family, crack open a cold one with the boys, and then the shit hits the fan while pulling a 12-hour shift. Now, as much as I think the writers went to the O'Brien Must Suffer well more often than they should have, not because of bad writing, but geez, what are they doing to this man? I can understand the logic behind it. O'Brien's probably one of the most regular, relatable guys on the show. He didn't have a tragic backstory, at least not one that we know of. He grew up in a regular household and chose a career in Starfleet. Heck, at the end of the day, he just wants to go home and be someone his kids can be proud of.
I need my little girl to wake up in the morning and look up at me and see a man she can respect.
So when life hits him hard, we feel it. Heck, we even wonder what if it was us. But I think additionally, in a way, when we see O'Brien go through the trials and tribulations of life and make it out okay, it gives us some encouragement to keep going forward. If Miles O'Brien can crawl his way through a burning Jeffries tube to save the station, you can get out of bed and face the world. You could break that man's legs, but you can never break his spirit. He still goes into work every day and does the job that needs to be done. So here's to you, Miles Edward O'Brien, the hero of Setlik III, devoted husband and father, and long-suffering badass engineer of Starfleet, giving all us regular little people hope.
Weren't you one of the little people?
But that's all I have about O'Brien Must Suffer. But now what about you? What did you think about this particular Trek trope? Did the writers rely on it too much, or did it help you empathize with Miles more? Could these plots have worked with other characters, or did it only have an impact because it was Miles that suffered? And what are some of Miles O'Brien's best moments? Please, leave comments below and discuss. As always, thanks for tuning in to another Star Trek video. If you like what you see, why not give my video a like and subscribe to my channel? Tell your friends! Until next time...
My luck is always lousy unless I start in the dealer's right.